Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Okay, I have some. Let me see. All thumbs up if you can hear me. Is it clear? Okay, I just want to make sure. All right. And give me some kind of sign, wave to me because it keeps saying my internet is unstable. But all right, again, I want to welcome all of you to our book kickoff, Fenway and Hattie. Today is an exciting day. And so we just want to say welcome, hello to all of you, both our virtual learners and our face-to-face. Can all of you give us a big wave, say hello? Hi. Glad to see all of you. Thank you, teachers and staff, for participating. All right, and we're going to kick it off with a skit. So we're glad that you've joined us, and we hope that you enjoy our presentation for Fenway and Hattie. Let's get started.
Can't hear it. We can't hear it.
All right, give us just a moment.
Can you hear it now?
Welcome to It's a Dog's World, the show where dogs and humans compete to identify things in the world around them. Before we get started,
Okay, everybody do me a favor and just pause your video cameras. Let's see if that helps.
welcome to It's a Dog's
All right, at this time, teachers, let's go ahead and pass out our books. It's that time. Everyone gets a copy of Fenway and Hattie. So we'll give you all a few minutes to go ahead and pass out your books to the students, and then we'll proceed. How exciting. Everyone gets a copy of Fenway and Hattie. You get a copy. You get a copy. Everyone gets a copy.
Superintendent.
Okay, while everyone is passing them out, we're going to play a special message from our superintendent, Dr. Shannon Allen.
BISD families, my love of reading is one of the things that I can say I am truly grateful for. Picking up a good book is one of my all-time favorite pastimes because I get to use my imagination and enlighten my mind. I want that same feeling for every one of our students. I am so excited to share with you that our district is participating in the Texas Reads One book initiative starting February 5th. Third through fifth graders will receive a copy of Fenway and Hattie by Victoria J. Cole, a story about a Jack Russell Terrier and his human best friend Hattie. Each evening, we challenge students to read one chapter with their families, which will be the same chapter that other students across the state will be reading with their families. The Texas Read One Book Initiative is a unique opportunity for students to connect with their peers and loved ones over a good book. Your student will also be involved in Canvas and at-home assignments that supplement the story. In fact, over the next few weeks, you will see ideas of parent involvement activities, photo and art projects, writing prompts, and more for you to join in and participate. For more information about our initiative, visit our website. I hope that you are just as thrilled as we are to begin this journey with Fenway and Hattie with your child. I look forward to seeing all of the pictures, the projects, and conversations created during our state community-wide reading initiative. Be safe and be well.
All right. At this time, everyone should have a copy of the book. Just what do you think this book is about? Fenway and Hattie. Students, make a prediction. What do you think this book is about? Well, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the book. Fenway and his beloved short human Hattie are a perfect pair. She loves romping in the dog park, playing fetch, and eating delicious snacks as much as he does. But when they move from the city to the suburbs, there's bad news. While Fenway's hard at work deterring intruders and battling a slippery floor, Hattie starts changing. She hangs out in a squirrely treehouse. She plays ball without him. What could be happening? What is wrong? What is going on? Crushed and confused, Fenway sets out on a mission. He's going to get his Hattie back, and nothing will stop him. Not the wicked floor, not the dreaded gate, and not even a giant squirrel. Well, in Fenway and Hattie, You get the dog's eye view of the world in this hilarious and heartfelt story about two best friends who learn that big changes aren't always easy, but sometimes trying new things can get you everything you want. And now you're about to listen to the author, Victoria Coe, read the first chapter. Boys and girls, please turn to chapter 1.
I'm Victoria J. Coe, the author of Fenway and Hattie, and I'm so excited that you are going to be reading this book. You know, it's about a dog named Fenway and a girl named Hattie who moved from their apartment in the city to a house in the suburbs where everything is different and they both face a lot of challenges. But you only get Fenway's side of the story because the whole book is told from his point of view. And because he's a dog, you are only getting a dog's perspective. So you have to figure out what's going on with Hattie and how she's dealing with her challenges. And I hope that that makes it a lot of fun to read. And I also hope that it leads to lots of thinking and discussing about what is perspective and
We can't hear her.
abandoned, like nobody lives here. Who took our stuff? Intruders? Strangers? Squirrels? Fetchman opens the door and I race inside. Nose to the floor, I sniff for clues, but all I smell are Food Lady, Fetchman, and Hattie, my own family. I rush into the eating place. Apparently, Food Lady is not aware that things are missing. She gives me a quick pat, then sighs like she has a big job to do. She's completely focused on a pile of boxes. Packages! My tail goes nuts. I stick my snout in the closest box and begin rooting around. But it smells boring, like old teacups, not new and exciting like a package. Fenway, Food Lady scolds. That's human for you're in trouble. My ears droop and I back away. I was only doing my job. Packages must be inspected. What if they're hiding something dangerous or delicious? Fetchman smiles and kisses Food Lady's cheek. He speaks quickly and gestures a lot, like he's the happiest human in the world. What's he so excited about? Isn't he worried that our stuff's been stolen? Good thing my humans have a Jack Russell Terrier on patrol. We're obviously in terrible danger. There's so much to do. I keep sniffing around, but I do not find one single clue. And no tasty crumbs or yummy drips either. Food Lady wraps noisy paper around the dishes and tucks them into a big box. She grabs crinkly bags of chips and pretzels and cookies. Cans and jars, too. face back to being sad, like that was the very last treat. That's what I was saying, Hattie. We've been wiped out, I bark, probably by squirrels. Her shoulders sink with the horrible realization. I nuzzled her ankle. Don't worry, your protector is here. She must be feeling worse than I thought, because her dark eyes go right to the way up high shelf. She climbs onto the bed and reaches for the fuzzy toy that used to be a bear, but is now only the upper half with one arm. Uh-oh. That means something scary is happening, like a stormy night with rain and booming kabooms. Hattie pulls the used-to-be bear off the high shelf. She clutches it to her chest. She is scared. Good thing I'm here to cheer her up. As she's stepping down, I snatch the used-to-be bear from her arms. I rip around the bed, zip around the bed, and fly over a box. Hattie's on my tail, laughing. Hey, she says, reaching out her arms. I'm just beyond her grasp. I'm hopping through a pile of shoes when I stumble over something hard. Ouch! My bedtime hairbrush. What's it doing on the floor? Sensing opportunity, Hattie lunges. Drop it! She shouts in a voice that sounds anything but angry. She's fast, but I'm faster. I spring onto the bed. I bury my nose in the rumpled blankets. They smell like mint and vanilla, just like she does. Hattie flops down beside me, smiling. She takes the used-to-be bear and grabs me tight. Best buddies, she coos. She kisses my brown paw, then my white paw. She showers my neck with kisses, our favorite snuggle game. I slobber her cheek as she giggles. She's the best short human ever. Food Lady appears in the doorway. One hand's on her hip, the other's pointing at the boxes. Hattie, she scolds. Hattie's smile disappears. As she bolts up, I hop off her chest. She smells worried. I know how she feels. I wait for Food Lady to start yelling in a bossy voice. But instead, the words I hear are Hattie's. She sounds anxious. She picks up the long jump rope that she brings to the place where short humans with backpacks go. She shows Food Lady a card. I catch a whiff of hardened frosting from the time a pack of short humans invaded, and I warned Hattie that her treats were on fire. As Hattie goes on, Food Lady's angry face gets softer and softer until it's turned to sad. Oh, baby, she says in a soothing tone. She sits next to us on the bed. Hattie leans into her arm. Food Lady strokes Hattie's bushy hair. I nuzzle in under Food Lady's hand. I could use a few strokes too, you know, I whimper. Right behind this ear. Food Lady rocks us gently, the way she did when Hattie's knee was hurt. She gives us both a pat and gets up. Okay, she asks. Hattie nods and sniffles a few times. Okay, she says, but I know she's still worried. Hattie's sad and scared and packing things. It reminds lunging toward them but stopping a safe distance from the first stranger. He is a lot bigger than Fetchman. Fetchman says. He grabs me by the collar and pulls me to the far side of the room. Watch out, I bark. These guys are probably dangerous. As if to prove my point, the very large strangers begin lifting the boxes. One of them takes the flashing screen right off the wall. Can't you see? They're stealing our stuff. I bark, wiggling and kicking. Let me go. I must be free to do my job. But my warnings aren't doing one bit of good. Fetchman and Food Lady just stand there, watching these evil humans loot everything. Let me at them. Seriously, I can take these guys. I pull, I twist. I'm desperate to get loose. I'm about to choke myself when Fetchman deposits me into the eating place. Can't you see what's happening? I bark. If you ever needed a dog to protect you, it's now. Unfazed, Fetchman snaps the gate across the doorway. I'm trapped. What are you doing? I bark. Are you nuts? I jump my highest. No match for the gate. I can't keep this up for long. My legs are getting tired. My bark is wearing out. Danger is happening right here in our home. All I can do is watch. Worst of all, I got separated from Hattie when I was supposed to be sticking by her side. There goes the plan.
All right. Oh, what's going to happen next? Oh my, that was an exciting chapter 1. What is going to happen next? Well, boys and girls, teachers, your students should have received this parent resource package. And boys and girls, students, please go home and talk to your parents about chapter 1. Read chapter 1 to your parents or with your parents. This is a very exciting book. I am so interested in knowing what is going to happen next with Fenway and Hattie. Where are they going? What is happening? All of these boxes, all the strangers are in the house and they're moving. Yes. Can you guys still see me? Yeah, so I am so excited. Make sure that you share this parent resource package with your parents, please. Make sure you're reading every night for 20 minutes. And every day at school, we're going to read the first 20 minutes, well, from 8:15 to 8:45. Every day, we're going to be reading a chapter. So please read the book. Thank you.
All right, students, that was great. I enjoyed reading chapter 1. I mean, I held on to every word. What did we learn about the food lady? Was it called Fetch Man? We met Hattie. Oh, I can't wait to see what's going to happen next. All right, as you're reading with your family, don't forget, take some pictures. If you have a pet, take some pictures of you all reading together and share them. We have a website for you to put it on, and we will make sure your teachers get that for you to share with your parents. It also should be in your resource packet. But we're so excited and we want to share in the excitement with you and your families. So read, 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 and send us all of those wonderful pictures as you're reading at home with family and even at school. All right. Thank you. This concludes our book kickoff. Thank you for joining us. Please enjoy your day, and I can't wait to see you on Monday as we reread chapter 1, 8:15 to 8:45. Every day a different chapter. Have a great day and continue reading. What do we always say? Readers are
Leaders.
and leaders are readers. That's right. Teachers, unmute your mics. Let me hear you, students.
Louder.
And that's right. And guess what? This book is also an AR book. So please make sure you're reading, you take the AR test, and keep reaching those goals. If you've already met your goal, Continue to read and exceed your goal. Have a great day and thank you for joining us.
What's that in your hand?